Gentlemen, I woke up this morning and thought, you know what this game needs? Less safety. So today we're going to be testing another hypothesis, a ominous underwater projectile that hunts its prey. And by prey, I mean anything that moves, breathes, or vaguely exists within its render distance. My friend, today we're going to be working on a torpedo, a tracking variant. And I'm really looking forward to this because I mean, it's a tracking torpedo. Isn't that awesome? But enough of my blabbering. Let us begin. Alright, gentlemen. So, to start off, I think we should plan out the base. You know, we just gotta plan it out, just take it out like that, and just check the length. Because do we want this to be a girthy boy? Or do we want this to be a normal little size torpedo? But I honestly don't think we can get it to float nicely if it's tiny with, you know, let me just show a good example. Like this big underwater propeller. But I'm definitely going to use these as well. You know, flash bulb, definitely not pay to win. 500 power and a measly 250 of the roughly same size, just different directions. But that's okay. Sorry, just quickly move back into my chair. Now, alright, so when we do this, I think we're going to have to really plan out lightweightness because blocks tend to be heavy and we really needed to be able to, you know, support because I don't think we're going to be using these. I honestly think we're going to be using more of these, but we could try to use these just to try to keep this as slim as possible since these are quite buoyant. So I think let's just get our buoyancy up to date and then try to get, where's our thrust again? And then get like one or two of these. So like this and then place it again. Like that. And then I think we can use these. And then get another one of those. And then, but now this is why I'm going to use the small ones. Because now this is back here and the weight is going to be back here. You know, let me just teleport this over here so we can like test buoyancy. Because now it's just going to float like that. But actually, you know what? Let's quickly see something. Let's add a little altitude sensor just because it could be supported by the thrust since it's gonna go no matter what. So let's, well, that's depressing. You know, let's actually get a launch pad. So hang on, let me just build one. All right, we've got our torpedo now. Let's see. Okay, do we really have to? Is this correct? Oh, my bad. And yeah. And obviously it's gonna I'm sorry.
It's a happy little fishy. Squishy. Fishy. Yeah, I'm free, father. Fishy.
Alright. So let's continue working on this, I guess. So this will be the detachment point. And then we just gotta add the logic. So I think we're just gonna put a little 1x2 here. Just as like, you know, a connection point for everything in general. Or even these for like added speed. Where are they? Right here. Then we can like add these for speed. And then just slap it on like that. Because, I mean, what's more terrifying than a speeding torpedo as you're in your vessel just vibing, you know? And then we'll slap it on like that, and then... Obviously, this is not attached, so let's just slap these on. Oh, my bad. And then we're going to start doing the logic here. So I think, or no, yeah, the logic will be in the middle base, and the explosives will be at the front. So we'll add a logic block here. I don't really know what else is needed, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, I think we'll add the rest of the dynamite here. Or, you know, let's add this to the top. And then just in case, like, things start getting heavy, let's start adding buoyancy here as well. Because why not? Slap that on there and then a 1x2 here. And then we'll start adding the explosives. So, I think we're going to raise the explosives a wee bit. Yeah, that works. And then, just grab a bit of buoyancy blocks right here. I think we're gonna put a few more, and then let's add a gyro stabilizer. This will keep it from rolling. And then we're going to have to add 2 more. But I think we're going to add that like this. And then the gyros like this. Slap it on like that. And then now we've got basically like a movement here. But I think... Yeah, you just get this out of the water. So then I think these are definitely going to be off by default. So if you're going to have a plane and roll around, let's just turn that off. And then put this on roughly like 8. Or it could be on max. I don't really care. So then let's just add a toggle on our XOR gate. You can also use AND gates and OR gates. But I feel this is just better in my opinion. And then since we're going to click once, we can just hook it up to the gyro stabilizers. And then we'll put these ones just so it doesn't fly up too much, like on 2. Okay, let's see the buoyancy now. This is... I'm telling you now, this is going to sink to the bottom. Huh. It's actually... Huh. You might as well call this a torpedo right now at its current state. Hold on, I really need to add more of these just to catch up. Launch! This is looking quite promising, lads. It kind of looks like a shark. Kind of. We could name the torpedo as well. Like, kind of like a shark type of vibe, but it's going quite quick, eh? We're going to add distance sensors right here. And then I think we're going to add, like, 2 over here on the sides. And then when we toggle it, these steering hinges will make it point in. So let's like do this. And do this. And then we're going to add another one right here just in case it sees like a boat right next to it, you know. We could also just add it here. So like if it misses completely, we'll see it here. Now I'm going to do another test just to make sure that, you know, it doesn't like sink with more weight. This is going a little bit too well. I'm going to be honest. Okay, but my one concern is the fact that it's underwater and most boats are going to obviously be above water. But how is it doing, like just in general? I mean, it's going pretty okay. Just the flotation is not really the greatest. I think we should add some more buoyancy in the front. We should also add this to the top. Because if it does that, then it's going to go below the ship, most probably. And it won't really hit it head on. So I think we're going to add like a extra sensor with like on 90 degrees. So if it gets right below it, it's going to blow up either way. I think set this to like 20 meters. And then only detect block. Let's make all these only detect block. And then this will be on impact. So like 5 meters. That will be good. And then these will definitely be at a much higher distance. I think we'll make it 600 since, you know, distance sensors are ass. But it's okay. It's okay, you know. Then we're just gonna hook these up. Make it real good, make it real spicy, you know, on the steering hinges. Does it deploy? Yes, it does. Okay, so the steering hinges are going pretty good. And it is detecting me, like, over here. The added buoyancy was definitely necessary, guys. And then let's actually hook these up to the gyros now. So let's make these gyros on 10. Purely because, like, I don't know, I don't really want to risk it, like, seeing it and then it doesn't pull it at all. It's, yeah, I don't want to do that. Then let's just do it to this. So for this side, positive is on the right. So this will be on these two. And then, oh, then we will set this output scale to -1 since it's on negative. I think it's fair enough to test it. All right, so we got our little destroyer out. Let's just head in, you know, in a bit of a distance. Just be far out into the wild, indeed. Then let's fire it. Oh. Did I set up the side one? And set this up to this. Let's put these on max, no matter what. Put that on output scale. And then set this to max. Alright, so now it's going to see it if it goes a bit off. Hopefully. Oh, well, it already saw it. Okay. How well will it see it? Like, I'm waiting for that side distance sensor. Okay. It's seeing it. It's turning around. It's like, is it seeing me or is it seeing the ship? It's seeing the ship. The side one is working alright. I don't know. Should we add another one? I mean, both of these are on max. I don't know. Let's just do it. Doesn't hurt to decrease the amount of, you know, explosives. Positive, negative. Okay. So it's gonna turn quite violently if it like sees it. Okay, yeah. I love that. Okay, but no, we need to fire it on the side, kind of, just like. It's definitely strong enough, kind of, or not. Well, let's just fire it from very far distance and like see if it will like get an idea. So you have to roughly aim, as per usual. It's just like pull it in like that, and then oh, well, it sees it, that's for sure, because that's not me. Hold on, yeah, that's not me. Let's go a bit further out. Leave me alone. No. It was like pulling me towards it, man. All right, onward. I just love how it's like going properly. Like it's keeping the head above the water. Oh yeah. Man is hungry. Ooh, no, get away from me. I'm your father. I'm your father, boy. Don't kill me. It definitely works. But I think we should definitely put this on a damp plane. I'm sorry for the bird once again. It's... I think we're gonna just slap this onto... What plane shall we slap this onto, lads? I honestly think the most viable candidate would definitely be this one. My BF 109, yes. I'm not a professional builder, okay? I can already tell there's some builders out there that are gonna be like,
It's kinda ass. You're missing this detail.
shut up. I don't want to hear it. Alright? I don't want to hear it at all. Some of us are just special, alright? So leave me be. Alright, now we've got it on. Let's take off. Landing gear up. I mean, the plane is handling it quite well. It's actually handling it quite alright. Let's just deploy this and see how it acts when you deploy it from a plane. Will it give us trouble? Okay, it will dive down at first. And then it will go above water. Yeah. I really love that trail it leaves behind. Then it like really gives off a torpedo vibe. But I think it's viable enough to test it on a boat. Like from an air perspective. Alright, so we've got our boat over there. Let's like do a little torpedo run. So that we can see how well it does. It definitely dips down from the weight. That's just how it is, I guess. Now let's take a look. I mean, I'm thinking of adding more speed, but I think that's accurate enough. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go for another one. Ooh. This time from a much further range, since that's how most people would do it. Due to, like, you know, the flak and the, you know, spam as soon as they see you. Oh, man. That is... That is looking good. Alright, so... Now we've got a good old friend here, Alaska. So we're going to be using a BF-109, obviously with a torpedo on it, against her British warship, alright? So let's quickly put this to the test now. I'm coming for you. You can defend if you want. I don't really mind. Just drop it like that. It's so menacing, honestly. It's like slowly crawling up to you. He went flying. Instead of going from higher up, we just go slightly low. Just drop it like that, then it like immediately gets to the surface without having to dive down first. Yeah, it's immediately on the surface. Now it'll track much better. Oh. Gotcha. Very nice, very nice. And it sees you, and it is hunting you, and you go kaboom. Alright, so now we've swapped places. We're gonna see how the torpedo does against my ship. I'm definitely gonna be able to defend against this since I have flak, but I'm not gonna do that. Purely for, you know, not being a oh. Okay, oh, that is so terrifying from another perspective, man. Will it see me through the waves? I think... Should we turn off waves? Because the waves definitely cause that, yeah. Much better. Alright. Incoming. Oh, shit. Oh, get it away from me, good sir. No, mercy. Is it just... Wait, what? Oh, there you dropped it. I thought... Oh, I mean, of course, depending how big your ship is, I should definitely decrease the range for the explosives to detonate when it hits your head on. That's why it hurts so much more when it's right below you, because it actually gets as close as it can. Oh, here it comes. Could you defend from it? You can definitely hit it. Yeah, you can definitely hit it. Alright, let's see this. That is so terrifying. Why? Why is it looking kind of good? Oh. Yeah, you, pal. And that, my dear friends, is the end to this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this little hypothesis unfold and seeing the capabilities of a tracking torpedo. It could not be the best. I know you guys could most probably make a better one. I don't even doubt you guys at this point, especially with the recent builds that I've seen, because I got another video coming up and it's going to be, well, it's going to be interesting. And let's just say I had some builds from you guys, those who are on my Discord server, of course, and it looks amazing. And also, I just want to add as a little side note, I do heavily apologize for the very late upload. I have been busy with exams. If you paid attention to my posts, you would have seen I was like, sorry, I'll be up next week, you know, the stuff like that. But otherwise, without further ado, I hope you guys had a wonderful day and a wonderful evening, whatever it is, whatever time zone it is at your time. And yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Ciao.